Hello there guys, and today I'm going just to be doing a quick review about this Panasonic tz40 compact camera. I'm not a professional or anything. This is my first review, and I'm not very good on talking sometimes, so I hope you enjoy. Since I'm not a professional, this is going just to be an honest opinion of an average customer. So I think it's actually better than a professional review, because some people just want an honest opinion of someone like that, someone that just uses the camera for average day-to-day life. Before this camera I was using my smartphone, the Sony Xperia Z, to take pictures, the pictures are pretty okay, but they look pretty washed out and the sharpness is horrible. I decided to take a little bit more seriously photography, and I bought this camera here. For this camera I paid £215, which is about $350 maybe, which is not really cheap. It's more about the size and the weight. It's very practical, so that's why I would say it's more expensive. So let me tell you the specs of the camera. This camera has an 18.1 megapixel sensor. It has a 20 times optical zoom, which is a lot if you think about it. It also has a 24mm lens, which can be pretty wide, so it allows you to capture a lot more detail compared to other cameras. This camera also has Wi-Fi and GPS, so for sharing pictures is really easy and quick. And you can also take pictures from your smartphone, like a control remote, so you can take some nice pictures in some crazy angles with this feature. And it also has NFC, which is a must-have on our smartphones today, because it's so easy to transfer files and images through it. So basically with the NFC you can just touch it on your smartphone, and just like that your picture is transferred to your smartphone. As long as you have the Panasonic app on your phone, the picture will be there in a couple of seconds, which is pretty good, and it helps a lot when you want to take a picture and put it straight on Facebook. It helps a lot. This camera records Full HD videos at 50 frames per second, which is pretty nice to see in compact cameras, because 1 or 2 years ago you wouldn't find these features on cameras like that. It also has loads of different features. That's one of the things I love about Panasonic. It's just so many features I can't tell you, but let me just point some of them. You can take 3D pictures. The quality is a bit lower, but still is a pretty good feature. You can take panorama pictures. You can take slow motion videos. You can even take time-lapse videos. There is a special way to do it. You also have different scenes on the camera that you can select, different modes. So now at the moment I'm in the creative mode. The creative mode is really nice. It allows you to put some cool effects on your features. In my opinion, I don't really use them a lot, but well, if you like it. And you have different creative modes, black and white and other things. You have of course the automatic mode, which can be really good if you want a really quick picture. It takes some really nice pictures here. The exposure and the lighting, the white balance, they're pretty nice if you think about it. Apart from that, you also have the manual mode, which can go full manual in everything. You can select everything, the shutter speed, the aperture, and all the other stuff if you're a professional photographer. So here's the camera. I'm giving you a closer look of it. The controls. It has a really nice look to it, a really nice finish. It doesn't feel like plastic, but it doesn't feel like metal, so it's midway there. So it's not too bad for the price. I would appreciate though the flash being inside like the other cameras for this price instead of outside, looking a bit more amateur, but that's just my opinion. So what did I think about the camera? I told you all the specs and everything. I found the camera to be excellent, very good. I don't know why some people don't like it. It's really good for taking pictures. It takes pictures really quickly. The colors are really vivid and bright. The exposure and the lighting, everything is really good. Even on automatic mode. I would say maybe when you are in macro mode, the focus, it takes a little bit of time to focus on the right subject. Sometimes you even focus on the wrong one. It's a bit sluggish when you're taking pictures on macro mode, but actually the pictures look amazing, especially on macro mode. They look really sharp. Maybe I think another small wish I would say is that they don't have much support for video. So if you want to shoot a nice video, you can, but you can't change much the specs, so always the same thing. And also when you are using some of the features, some of the scenes or like the slow motion, you can change a lot, so you have to stick to the automatic configurations, which is a bit annoying. But apart from that, the GPS is a really cool feature, can be really useful when you are lost. It actually works, you don't even need the internet. You can actually know where you are. So if the battery of your phone has run out and you don't know where you are, if you're lost or something, this camera can actually find where you are in 1 or 2 minutes, which is pretty cool. I've been using this camera for about a month now. I took some pictures and some videos, also some slow motion videos, so I'm going to show in this video so you can have an idea for yourself and see if you like this camera. As I told you, I'm not professional, but I'm just like the everyday guy you are, so it is a shame if you want to take underwater pictures. You need to buy the case for it, which is the price of the camera, so they could at least provide something cheaper so you could take some nice underwater pictures. But well, nothing is perfect. Well, that was my review. I hope you enjoy it. Any questions, just ask me. Anyways.